Your entire life they've told you you got to be loyal. That loyalty is the most attractive thing to a woman. Every woman wants loyalty. Like they all tell you they want loyalty, but you know what? They stay with the cheaters. They fall in love with the cheaters. They can't forget about the man that cheated. You know why? Let's say you're playing a video game, right? And you beat level 19. Well, now what you want to do is you want to see if you can beat level 20. And this is exactly how a woman's mind works. A woman optimizes for her best option. And she only thinks she can do better once she fully has you committed. When she gets your loyalty from you and she gets you to get a ring for her and propose to her and get married to her, well, now she knows she got you. And now she goes, I know I'm his best option. And I know that he's 100% committed to me. Can I do better than him? That's the question she starts to ask. This is why you need to cheat. You need to be with multiple women. Because if she never gets that commitment from you, well, she never thinks she can do better than you. Because think about it. If she couldn't get commitment from you, what makes her think she can get a commitment from a man that's better? She will never, ever go there. She will never, ever think that. So she will stay with you because she will go, if this is the one man that never committed to me, he must be more valuable than all the other guys that committed to me. Because think about it. Why would you be loyal? Loyalty is not natural. It's not in your nature as a man to be loyal. It is in your nature to be with multiple women. So why would you be loyal? Well, you would be loyal because you think you can't do better than this girl, right? You're not loyal to a 3 out of 10. You're loyal to this girl that you think is prettier than all the other girls. Why? Because you think you can do better than her. If you think you can't do better than her, so you give her loyalty, what do you think that makes her feel? She goes, look at this man. He can't do better than me. If he can't do better than me, I must be able to do better than him. That's what she starts to think. Your loyalty is actually what's going to make her cheat because you see, women are not loyal to loyal men. They're loyal to their best option. And she will feel like she's with her best option once she meets a man that doesn't give her loyalty because remember, you would only give her loyalty if you don't have options. If you were the most valuable man on earth and you could have any woman in the world, you would never commit to one. You only commit because you can't have all of them. You need to be that guy, that dude that seems like he can have any woman. If you're that man, she will never ever leave you because she literally will feel like she cannot do better. Like she cannot find someone who's more valuable than you. Your value is not in the money you make, not in your looks, not in the car you drive, none of that. It's all about how many women you can attract. The more valuable you are as a man, right? The more women you can attract, meaning the more women you can attract, the more valuable you are. So all you got to do to demonstrate you're the best, to demonstrate you're her best option is attract as many women as possible. Have women around. She will act right. She won't go to the club. She won't dress the way she's not supposed to dress when she goes out if you have other women around because now she's competing against those girls for your time and your attention. It makes it easier when you're not loyal because now this woman goes, I need to try and get him to commit. And that's the game. And if she never gets that commitment, she never finishes playing the game. She never completes level 19. So she never thinks about going to level 20 because she can't beat level 19. You need to be level 19, the unbeatable level, the one level that she couldn't get. She can't understand. She doesn't understand why she can't get commitment from you. Does he have other girls around that are as pretty as me? Are there other girls that are better than me? Why doesn't he want to commit? And she keeps asking this question. And because you never give her that commitment, in her eyes, you are the most valuable man she's ever been. She's ever been with. All the other dudes, they committed. Why? Because they thought they couldn't do better. Because they thought they found something special. You don't care. You've got other girls around. And she knows this. And it keeps her loyal. Because now she thinks she can't do better. And if she thinks she can't do better, it means she doesn't benefit from leaving the relationship. She only benefits from finding someone better. If she feels like she can't find someone better, she will never leave because she feels like she can't benefit. It's a transaction. Women want all these things, money, looks, status, because they want a good transaction. But they become blind to all those things if you are a man that doesn't understand the game. Looks, money, and status is not going to save you unless you understand how the game works. And the game is options. The more options you have, the more attractive you are in her eyes. You got to understand. The reason why that girl is still in love with her ex-boyfriend that cheated on her, even though there's a man in front of her with 6'5", six-pack abs, all the money in the world, drives a Ferrari, she doesn't love him as much, she's not as attracted to him, is because he's giving her loyalty. He's giving her loyalty. Why would a man give a woman loyalty? Because he thinks she's the best. Because he has to give her loyalty or else he's not going to get laid for a long time because he doesn't attract other women. That's it. That man that cheated on her, she will always feel inferior to him. She will always feel like she wasn't good enough for him, which means she will always feel like she isn't better than him. So she will never feel like she can do better than him. That's it. That man that never committed to her Well, obviously, he must have gotten laid so many times before that it didn't matter. He must have so many options that he didn't care to cheat. All you got to do, men get left for cheating. But I'll tell you why. It's not because they left. It's not because they got left for cheating. It's because they apologized or lied when they got confronted. Men never get left for cheating. Why? Why? Because it shows options. Showing you have options, more options than every other guy, is attractive. So when you cheat, you show you have an option, another girl that you can replace her with that she didn't know about before. So that's attractive. So the only reason why a woman would leave a man who cheated is because he demonstrates low options when he's confronted. If you apologize, that shows low options because you wouldn't apologize if you could replace her tomorrow. If you lie and try to cover it up, that shows low options because you wouldn't lie or try to cover anything up if you could just replace her. And that's it. That's all it is. So if she confronts you, all you got to do is you got to move like this. She goes, "I can't believe you did this. I'm leaving you." Okay, if that's what you want, that's okay with me. And you let her go. Now you win twice. You showed that you don't care to lose her. You're going to cheat, right? You don't care. You have options. You have the option to cheat. And you showed her that you are willing to let her go, which must mean you have other girls waiting for you, which must mean that you can easily attract a new woman. You win twice. Double attraction. And now she falls in love deeper and deeper and deeper. You want a woman to stay with you? Don't give her loyalty. Become her best option by being a man that never commits to her, because the man that never commits is the man that she never feels like she's good enough for. If you aren't good enough for something, what does that mean? That means that that thing that you're not good enough for is better than you. So she will always look at you as better than her. And she will never, ever think about leaving you. Ever. She looks at you and she goes, "Look at all these other men, all the cars they have, and they're rich and all this stuff, and they want to give me loyalty still. And you don't give me loyalty, you don't commit. You must get laid so much more than them because you don't even care." See, loyalty is not a natural thing. Loyalty was implemented by society. It is impossible for a woman to be attracted to loyalty because loyalty is a societal norm. It's implemented by society. Sexual exclusivity is not loyalty. Loyalty is in resources. Like you provide for her, you feed her, you take care of the children when you have children. That's loyalty. But sexual exclusivity has nothing to do with loyalty at all. Because it is in your nature to reproduce as much as possible as a man. That is in your nature. Meaning if you go against your nature, well, guess what? All that shows is low options. Because if you're going against your will, you're just going against your will to keep a woman around. You just don't want her to leave you, which is why you're being loyal. And she knows this subconsciously. And she goes, "Look at how desperate this man is for me. He must think he can't do better than me. So he's going against his natural instinct to reproduce as much as possible just to make sure that I don't leave because he's scared to lose me." And now she goes, "I am more valuable than this man. This man will bend his entire frame, bend his natural instinct for me." That is lust. You are so afraid that she's going to withdraw the bedroom from you and leave you that you are going to go against your natural instinct as a man to make sure that she doesn't leave you. That is lust. You know what isn't lust? Doing whatever the hell you want to do because it's what you want to do. You want to be with multiple women, you're with multiple women. And every man is a man who, like every man's nature is to be with multiple women. So all of you guys who go against this are just lustful men, desperate men. Women do not find loyalty attractive. Women find their best option attractive. So if you want to be attractive to her and you want to be the most attractive out of all the other guys that she has the option of being with, start cheating.